Hey guys, Dean Gearhart here, coming at you with another video. It's been about 3 weeks since my last video that I posted. Been kind of busy. I picked up a couple collections, sold quite a few cards at the flea market, and just been working. And last week I had a vacation week, so went to a couple flea markets and the card shop and stuff like that. Did a little eBaying. Starting off with this stack here, we got 1951 Topps Magic Football. It's a group of 8 cards that I picked up on eBay. I'm up to about 17 cards for this set. There is, I think, 75 in the set. These are all VG. The idea was to scratch this part off. I get them either way as long as I get the 4 sharp corners and they don't look all beat to heck. So this was a nice little lot I picked up. I needed every single one of the 8 cards, so I was happy about that. Then I picked up a 1961 Golden Press Cy Young. So now I'm down to just needing one more, and that is the Babe Ruth. So making lots of progress with that. Next up, I got 3 cards in today. 1948 Leaf. Get it to focus here. It's Frank Overture. Just slowly picking these up here and there whenever they come up for auction. Don't know why. There we go. So I got about 15 or 20 of them. 1949 Bowman, Preacher Row. This takes me down to needing 12 more. And I need all Hall of Famers now to finish this set. So hopefully I will pick up a couple at the Nationals. Still kicking around the ideas of what I want to look for at the Nationals, but I'm even narrowing that down in the next week or two. So I picked up another Cousin Stanley card, Tex Coulter, DeWitt Coulter, Tex Coulter. So I think I got about a dozen of them now. Flea market Saturday, picked up 5 1969 Hall of Famers. I just acquired a pretty large group of commons, so I figured I'd start picking off some Hall of Famers. And a friend of mine at the flea market had these. Picked these up. Nice shape all around. I think he said these were from his childhood collection, so if that's the case, then he actually opened these up himself in 1969. So I think that was pretty cool. And then this next card, another Dale Murphy rookie. I'm starting a 3rd set of these, only because I acquired another large group of commons, and a little bit of a story behind this one. Same flea market on Saturday that I got the 69s from. There was a guy there that just had a small stack of cards. I don't know, maybe about 40 or 50 cards. And on top, he had 82 Cal Ripken rookies, a couple tops. He had a Donruss and a Flair. He had 2 of these in the pile. And he had, I don't know, some 1980s, a couple 80s stars off grade. And then the rest were cards I'd never even seen before. There were some to me, they look like 90s baseball cards, but they wasn't a brand I recognized. But anyways, he said 75 bucks will buy you the whole stack. And I didn't want all that other stuff. I said, will you sell any single, just individual ones? And he didn't really seem to be interested in that. So I kept walking around. I had my little 4.5-year-old daughter with me, and we kept walking by. I kept seeing the pile there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go offer him, 20 bucks for this card because it's really nice shape. And I went to go over there, and I seen a guy walking away with the stack, and I heard him telling his wife, "There's over, $100 worth of cards here," because there was, because if you add up all the stuff he had. So I stopped him and I said, "Hey, would you be interested in selling one of those cards?" I said, "The Dale Murphy rookie." And he goes, "I don't even know if that's in there." So he didn't even see that there was two, but when he was looking through the stack, we only seen one. So apparently this guy did end up selling to somebody else. But I said, "Hey, I'll give you 20 bucks for that right now." And he hesitated a little bit, and then he's like, "Okay." And I said, "Thanks. This will go good with my third set of these." And he said, "Oh, you should have told me you were a set builder. I wouldn't have hesitated." So I thought that was a fair price. This is definitely, you know, near mint to mint. And 20 bucks was a fair price. If he sells the other cards, he's gonna double whatever he ended up paying that guy easily. Because there was some other cards, I just can't think of what they were right now. But anyways, it's always good to keep your eyes and ears open. You never know when you can hone in on a deal that's been made on something that's interests you. And that's a lot of times, like for the example, the Nationals, I like to just stand back and listen to people negotiate things. And you'd be surprised, some people aren't always buying stuff for their personal collections. They're buying things to resell, or so keep your eyes and ears open, guys and gals. You never know. Anyways, Friday, went to a flea market in Ohio, picked these up for $1 a piece. Starting to put this set together. I don't have a checklist for it. I just bought all the ones he had, so figured if I had any doubles, I would just sell them myself. So then I went through, a guy had a quarter box also, and I picked up pretty much all Hall of Famers or guys that should be Hall of Famers. And these were, like I said, all a quarter a piece. Yes, a lot of junk wax, but I am putting these sets together. I'd started doing that during the COVID times when cards were just outrageous. So I'd go back and do junk wax sets. So, but no matter what, Hall of Famers, no matter what year, 25 cents a piece, were guys that should be Hall of Famers. We're just guys that were good players in general. I don't think you can beat that. These will go good, like I said, with my sets. So 83 Hall of Famers for a quarter. And I didn't have a checklist, so some of these I may already have for my second set, or my set I haven't built yet, or a set I'm in the middle of building. So, and I know I've heard before why you can just buy this set for blah blah blah. Yes, that's true, but to me, that's no fun. This is fun doing the way I do it. So, and Ricky Henderson's one of my favorite players. I have a collection from when I was a kid of his cards, and a lot of these cards I'd never even seen before of him, or for that matter, any of these guys. So, anyways, you get the idea. I think I had $20 worth total with those other cards. Sunday, just some more Hall of Famers, or guys that should be Hall of Famers in the 50-cent box, dollar box. Just guys I picked up that I think I need for additional sets or first time ever sets kind of thing. The tops, I got all those, but like these score on that. There's some basketball. Rose, McCovey. So you kind of get the idea there. Let me see. Thursday, did some trading with a friend locally. Got a bunch of the Heritage 2021 second series or high series, whatever you want to call that I don't have. So I've been trading to get these. Not that big of a deal there. Got in 2 stacks, which I've not went through yet, of 60, what is it, 65 tops. They're all pretty clean. I kind of looked through them real quick, but I didn't go through them to see if I needed any or what I was going to do with them. I think I bought them with the intention to sell because I really haven't hit this set too hard. But if they're nice enough, I'm going to go ahead and put them in my set. But just give you an idea what I got here. They did advertise there were a few doubles, but not that many. I think there was 70 some cards or 90 some cards and only a handful of doubles. So, and most were in pretty good shape. So you get the idea. There's not going to be any stars in there. Just all commons. Then I'll go through them and decide what I'm going to do with them. Oh, this is a big thing. Picked up a collection. Picked up a couple collections, actually. Friday at Rogers, I bought... I'll just show you the stack here. There was a 3,200 count box with 60s and 70s and a couple 80s sprinkled in. It wasn't totally packed box, but it was pretty close. I probably paid less than 5 cents a card when it was all said and done. They're in excellent shape. Some of them, I weeded out some of the bad ones with the writing and stuff. I am working on a second set of these. And I'll also be selling what I have. Nothing too serious in here. I've seen a couple Hall of Famers, nothing too outrageous, but those were the nicest ones out of there. There was a lot of 76 that were really nice, and there was some 74s, 77, you name it. The years were there. There's some cards from the 60s too that I will probably be selling them. So the only other thing I got, like with I said, the collection I picked up, I've got these all put in order. A lot of 1968s, real nice condition. There's Hall of Famers in here. I got some 67s right here. Let me pull out a couple. Let me see. I'm just going to pull out a couple here. I know there were some Hall of Famers in here. I know I see Whitey Ford and an Al Kaline here somewhere. Yeah, there's the Whitey Ford. Basically, I'll check my sets, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with that. I don't know where the K-line went, but a lot of 68s. That was the majority of the buy. There was some 58s, a little off grade, that I'll be selling. I don't know what those are. 68s are real nice. There's like 3 or 4 Roger Marises in here. Trying to think what else. There were 69s in here, like a Brooks Robinson. I've already put them away. A couple cards from the 60s. Small stack. And there's some beat up 54s. These are really bad. But those I'll sell at the flea market. Whole bunch of 1963s. These are all 63s. This whole couple stacks there. I weeded out the bad one. Like anything like this, I weeded out. the crease all the way down the middle of these cards. Couple football, Graham Tarkington. And there's other cards too. Some 77s. Sorry guys. Over here, a bunch of 77s that I got. So just a lot of collections. Let me show you real quick some of the 59s that were in the collection. That I'm probably going to be selling. I might pull some out from my set. But the ultimate idea here was to buy these to resell. A couple weeks ago, I had a really good day at the flea market. So I sold all my cards that I take with me. All my 40s, 50s, and 60s cards, and a couple from the 70s. Sold them all to one guy. He pretty much wiped out my inventory that I have just for selling at the flea market. So I've since been buying things up to replenish stuff I sell. So that's how I buy a lot of cards. Here were some 1970s from a collection also, just to give you an idea condition wise. So they're, yeah, excellent, VG to excellent. But yeah, that's what I've been working on, just gearing up for the Nationals. I did watch some of the YouTube Palooza, and you know, that's just been about it. Just trying to get things together and make a little money to pay for this crazy habit. So that's all I got for now, guys. Thanks for watching.